Tourists making their way from the Lynden Pinling International Airport to outside the country's main gateway getting an unwelcome surprise today. Taxi drivers were on strike following a brawl on Tuesday between tour and livery drivers. Taxi driver Tyrone Butler and Henry Smith tells us more on the brawl and why the strike is so important.
I was the guy that was attacked by one of the livery drivers that operates here at the airport. What actually happened is, a few weeks ago, they showed up on the door holding a sign displaying the type of vehicles that they have to offer on the limousine line. Limousines, SUVs, town cars. So we as taxi drivers, we came to the conclusion that if they can hold up a sign on the limousine side, we can also hold up a sign on the taxi side. So we got together, collected some funds. We got a sign made up displaying the types of vehicles that we have on the taxi line, which includes also nice SUVs, nice town cars. I went down on the door, I think that was day before yesterday, Tuesday. And as soon as I held the sign up displaying the types of vehicles that we have to offer, including SUVs and town cars, one of the livery drivers, I guess he came to the conclusion that I should not be holding up a sign displaying SUVs and town cars, so consequently he attacked me.
It's been a long battle between the taxi drivers and the private drivers, from overcharging for their services to getting first preferences. Tour and livery drivers have infuriated taxi drivers.
We have an airport management company in that NAD that is headed by Ms. Bernice Watkin. It's atrocious the level of service that these guests that come to this country get, because this airport is being managed like a dirties on Nassau Street. I mean, it's no disrespect to them, but you know, these people, they don't have a clue as to how to manage ground transportation. So they can barely manage the airport, but they are now trying to manage the ground transportation service.
Butler says he has spoken to the Minister of Tourism, Dionisio de Aguilar, about the situation and stated that the minister is frustrated about the dilemma and is open to talking to taxi drivers. Butler has also tried to speak with the Minister of Transport and Aviation, Frankie Campbell, but has not gotten a response from him just yet. Now, boots on the ground today as senior officials led by Commissioner of Police Anthony Ferguson himself walked about the downtown area, the Mall at Marathon, and the Southwest Plaza, encouraging safety among businesses ahead of the holiday season.
This is really, in the years gone by, a tradition for the Commissioner and his executive team to come down Bay Street to really see how the officers are doing, to assess the shopping, how the shopping is going on Bay Street. And as a team, we sat and determined that we ought to return to some of those traditions. And today, that is what it's all about.
The walkabout, he said, was to reassure the business sector and customers alike of police presence. He added that they also wanted their officers to see and know that they support the work they're doing to protect citizens. Commissioner Ferguson said they have strategically placed officers not only on Bay Street, but also patrolling throughout New Providence to ensure safety.
We have increased patrols now, you know, some of them, not only the uniform cars. There are some that you would not know. That is why we are catching a lot of criminals, and we will continue to do that. We are intelligence driven, and we will continue to be intelligence driven. We will hike that up. So persons who really think that they can get by, not today. And as you have been saying, we've been doing some good things. Men and women are doing some great things out there, and we will continue to do.
A full policing plan will be rolled out in the upcoming days, but for now, the commissioner said they are continuing their efforts. Now, with 26 deaths per 100,000 persons, the Bahamas has the world's highest per capita rate for traffic fatality or road crashes. Unhappy with the statistics, Minister of Transport and Local Government Frankie Campbell is fighting to change this. The minister and staff of the Road Traffic Department handed out pamphlets on road safety to drivers along Busy Bay Street to remind everyone on the roads this holiday season to please drive safely.
If everyone play their role, if everyone stay in their lane, if everyone observe the speed limits, observe the traffic signals, I believe that we'll have not just a safe Christmas, but we'll have a safe year that is as accident-free as possible. And so that is my hope as we end this year and go into the new year.
And going into the new year, they plan to spread even more awareness, particularly to school children.
We want to go into more of our schools. We have particularly our younger primary school children that need to have a greater appreciation for how to cross the street and keep themselves safe. And so we're going to do more of this. We're going to intensify this because the message doesn't change from season to season. And that's why I've adopted the position that it's everybody's business all the time. So our job is to get that message to everybody.
According to the minister, July had 22 traffic fatalities, 66 serious injuries, and 644 hit-and-run accidents. You're watching JCN News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news was brought to you by Alive.